What is up, guys? Another brutal Friday, done and dusted. You guys seem to like 2 videos ago when I talked you through my workout, what I was thinking, my strategy, my pacing, all the good stuff. So we're gonna try it again. This workout was 18, 15, 12, descending rep scheme by 3 reps of a thruster, 115, 75 for the ladies, I'm pretty sure, bar muscle ups, and box jump overs, 30-inch, 24-inch. So without further ado, let's get into the workout. 2, 1, here we go. Okay, so picking up the first thruster, 115 is a lightweight, I would say. It's about 35%, not 35, 40% of our 1 rep max, or my 1 rep max here. So what I'm trying to focus on, not really fast squatting, but smooth squatting. So I'm saving my pressing. I'm not trying to just use my arms because there's a lot of arms to come on the bar muscle ups. Yet, there's also a lot of legs coming up on the box jump overs. So you have 2 different interferences. We have a shoulder grip, and then we have a leg fatigue on that box jump coming up. So set of 18 is done. I'm walking over to that bar. I'm thinking 3 deep breaths here. And those are quick deep breaths here because it's the beginning of the workout. I chose to break this up a lot because I find when I do thrusters with any other bar work, I tend to bode better and finish better in the workouts when I break a lot. So here, I did 7, 6, 5 on the bar muscle ups for the start of the 18. As you notice, I'm really peeking my head through that window. As I come down into that next swing, I'm really trying to open up my shoulder flexion, peek that head through, and then it allows myself to throw my hips even more because I'm getting even bigger arch hollow in that Superman, and then coming back into that hollow hold position. By the way, guys, that's why we do hollow holds, if you didn't know that. We do hollow holds so we can establish better positions in bar, ring, gymnastics. Also translates to handstands. The more you know, the better. So, set of 6 there. I chose to go 7, 6, 5 instead of 6s straight across because, you know, I always end with a small set, which gives me more confidence going to the next. There goes Bree. You see her in this video here. She chose to throw down on me. She did a great job. See you later, Bree. So on the set of 5 here, ending with the smallest set, so 7, 6, 5 allows that average to stay 6, but end on a smaller set. Like I said, confidence going to these box jump overs. So I adjust my grips as I'm on the box jump overs, not in the transition, because that's a waste of time in that transition. This already was deemed as the rest place, the box jump overs for me. As you see, I'm kind of standing at the end, catching my breath each rep. These are a strength movement for me, so when they come up in a competition, I'm really thinking I'm at the head of the field, even if I'm resting. Someone working really hard on these is what I would agree me resting as, that same cadence. Just like Colton Merton's thrusters, his rest pace is my sprint pace. So it just helps being a little taller for these. But you short guys probably would get me on this workout because of the thruster bar muscle up cadence. So curious if you're short and fit, how this would go for you. Give it a try, let me know. So finishing these 18 box jump overs, you have to remember there's 45 reps total of each thing here. So this is just the beginning of the workout. With Fran, you knock out that 21, 15 is a much smaller set. With this, you start with an 18, go to 15, so it's not a huge rep drop down. My grip and legs were fatigued going to this 15 thrusters. Definitely expected that, so that's why you pace accordingly, because you know what to expect as you get into the workout. Now, if I just chose to guns ablaze from the beginning, I would probably not be feeling great here, but instead, I'm feeling, you know, 85, 90% on the set of 15 thrusters. The thrusters are non-negotiable and broken. You know, they were never harder than an 8 RPE. They just felt uncomfortable because they're thrusters. I mean, come on now. Who's comfortable doing thrusters? Then chalk up. I tried to take quick chalk breaks. This was another 3 deep breaths. Tried to take 3 really deep ones. Again, 15 reps, 6, 5, 4. I'm trying to big set, average set, small set here, and trying to keep the same consistent breaks between, which was, you know, somewhere between 6 to 8 seconds, maybe 10 on my worst set. By the way, I did very heavy power clean complexes, power clean, hang clean, low hang clean before this, and then a max up front squats at 320. So my central nervous system and my body were kind of tired, not gonna lie. But you know what, training goes on. At the games, day 4, you're beat up. It's good to train beat up. We're going on, I think I'm on the set of 5 here. 6, 5, drop, let's count this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Did I hold true to my word? I tried, guys, I tried. I thought the crux of the workout was gonna be the 12, so I'm still saving a little bit so I can have that finishing kick here. By the way, I'm watching it on my phone. If you guys were wondering, I'm not just looking at my phone for no reason. Box jump overs. Again, swing the arms, allow the arms to swing you up in that jump. Try and save the legs as much as possible. As you can see, I'm turning the same way the whole time. I'm turning over my left shoulder, so clockwise each time. For some reason, that just works for me. Some people like to turn the opposite ways to, you know, go different legs in front. Speaking of box overs, jump overs, this was a wide box, so this is a game standard box. It's not your typical, you know, measured box. You have to jump really far over it, and same for your typical 20, 24, 30 box. You want to jump all the way to the end with that front lead foot so it can come off of the box easier. When you do that, it kind of just slides off and you flow into the next rep. So we're going into a set of 12 here, final push. You guys can see I'm a little narrower. I did narrower front squats today, so I'm narrower in my thruster stance, just going off what I did in strength. You guys can see I also have grips on. Grips are essential for bar gymnastics. I use Element Vice grips for all my bar work, all my gymnastics work. They're actually Scott Panchik's signature, so use code Sprague, pretty sure, double check, Instagram link in bio, for all things Element, all things training gear. Great stuff. So in here, I'm going to the set of 12 bar muscle ups. I'm thinking unbroken or die, unbroken or die. Did I have enough? We shall see. Disclaimer, no, I didn't have enough. I hop up thinking just go till you think you're gonna fail. And at 8, I felt failure coming, maybe not at 9, but probably 10 or 11. So for me, it was more worth it to drop down and get a sure set of next reps and not hit a failure point. Maybe hit like a 9.5 RPE rep, almost 10 RPE rep, but not to fail. That's what finding your red line is, guys. It's not going to failure. It's finding where can I push so I almost fail. And yes, you need to fail in training, but when you're trying to maximize the time, and on these Brutal Fridays, I'm trying to get a competition level time, you know, you don't want to fail a rep. In training, yes, I would probably try and go to failure on this and see what happens. But anyways, last push, you can see the cadence picks up. I'm trying not to pause at the bottom of each rep now, just giving whatever I have back on these legs. When I originally started this workout, I thought, you know, maybe this is around a low 6. I think I ended right above 7. You guys will see my time here. I was a little dead, so I didn't see my complete time. Somewhere right over 7, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, yeah, legs hurt, grip hurt, lungs hurt, heart rate's high. This felt just like a Fran. You have 45 bar muscle ups, 45 thrusters, 45 high box jump overs. Brutal Friday was a hit. You guys give this one a try. Tag me in a story. Really eager to see how it goes for you guys. And yeah, thank you Bree in this video for throwing down with me. And shout out to Brute Strength for cooking me every Friday. Not every Friday, but every day. We're getting ready for the games, guys. These workouts are important that we mock games intensity. Not every day is a killer push like this, but Fridays are sure fun because I get to push the limits as hard as I can go. And for some reason, being 10 years in, I'm never comfortable doing these, but it gets a little bit mentally easier knowing I've done this over and over and over and over and over again. So just stepping up to the plate, having confidence in what I've done really helps. I sat down here for a while. As you can see, it's been like 30 minutes after the workout right now. Still feeling a little bit. Got that Fran lung feeling. And anyways, we'll be back for the next week of Brutal Friday next Friday. So tune in for that. Thanks for tagging along. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, do the thing, help your boy grow. Thank you guys for coming along. See you next week. This right here, secret to success. I am James and I like CrossFit.